И мы продолжаем The Outer Worlds на Византии сейчас, только прибыли. И вот у нас впереди, наверное, будет первый диалог.
Do you mind? I'm meeting someone. Oh. You mean I'm supposed to be meeting you? Yeah, you're looking to make contact with Minister... Magpie, right? I should warn you, it won't be easy. He spends most of his time in his estate, which is heavily guarded. I've always been fascinated by birds. If you ever research Earth species, there are thousands of them, so colorful and distinct.
Here we got 11 flavors of terror rays and not much else. That kind of variety? I mean, gosh, seems almost impossible.
The other thing about birds, though, is their environmental indicators. Exactly. I started thinking about everything we see around Halcyon, and all the things we don't see. For starters, you rarely come across anyone living in Byzantium who wasn't born here, even though we get ships in all the time.
Trust me, anyone with a lick of sense gets out of here as soon as possible.
But most people don't. In fact, most people stay exactly where they start. Doesn't that seem strange to you? And then there's the way nothing gets fixed.
Это что, город Омск?
Box around here. People would drop ideas in. Nothing ever came of them, of course. I mean, there's a shredder at the bottom of the box, so I don't know what you'd expect to happen. But one day the shredder broke. No one came to fix it, and since it wasn't working, we didn't have anywhere to file our complaints. So you can imagine how messy things got.
I bet your repair folks couldn't find parts. Back in Edgewater, I'd have to take something apart just to put another thing back together.
Might have been the paperwork. Here, you have to append forms to your forms, and law help you if there's a single dash out of place. At first, management put up an out-of-order sign, but that just seemed to worry people, like they were advertising something wasn't working. They eventually took the whole suggestion box sign down so that people didn't have any expectations about it. But they never fixed it, never replaced it. Doesn't that seem odd to you? The whole episode made me wonder, if they can't fix something as simple as a suggestion box, what else aren't they fixing? After a while, I got connected with our mutual friend and started using my position here to feed him information when I could. That's it, really. Afraid not. He almost never leaves his home and his guards never leave him.
Can't say I blame him. It's scary out of doors. I mean, can you even count how many times we've been shot at?
What work specialists, huh? Our mutual friend is really branching out. Whoa, I'm not one of your B&E specialists. I just provide intelligence.
Нам нужна Элли.
Some of the guards hang around Billingsley's House of Inebriation between shifts.
That place is still open? I used to study there during medical school.
Maybe you could do some reconnaissance there. You know, swipe a key while nobody's looking. Just remember, you didn't hear it from me.
А вдруг все дело в инопланетянах? Там есть, интересно, что-нибудь тайное?
So what if all those MSI suits made it on Monarch this whole time? I could do it. Easy.
У нас что, нет кодов? Так, новобранец корпорации. Ну-ка, пиздюйте-ка отсюда. Проходите, не задерживайтесь. Тут надо кое-что взломать. Ты что, серьезно? Вали давай. Что считаешь? Элли, не смущай человека молодого. Блин, а что, если он реально так будет стоять? Кстати. Да, стоило сразу вот в карман, да, залезть, как он ушел.
Nice going.
Запечатано.
Why can't something exciting happen around here for once?
Nothing wrong with stability. It means everything's running like clockwork.
Скажите это ящику.
Don't you ever want a little fun? Maybe see a marauder ship get blown to bits overhead?
What a thing to say. Everyone knows marauders can't fly.
О, Сэм.
Hey, you. Yeah, you. Want to be famous? Kid, you got presence. Natural magnetism. Know what I mean? Tell you what, you're gonna like it a whole lot more once we start talking bits. Listen, you got an agent? Some kind of representation? Fresh, natural talent. I know it when I see it. Listen, you got a real special quality, raw energy. I see you in pictures, kid. I'm making a feature, Space Pirates of Moros Prime. It's gonna be a hit. But we still need a star. And I think you got the chops.
Not so fast. First, we gotta talk about royalties.
Let's just see where this audition goes, huh? So what do you say? You ready for the chance of a lifetime?
Ну, я хочу бы посмотреть. Если это будет порнофильм, то я тебе дам в глаз.
Terrific. We're holding auditions at the
Шоколадный.
studio. Head to Odeon Pictures and take the elevator. You're going all the way to the top, baby.
Anti-Creole Skin Cream leaves you feeling fresh and tingling. Do not operate heavy machinery for 2 hours after application.
Прикольно у вас тут растворяются в дверях.
Is that supposed to be a model of the system? It's not super accurate.
I once treated a lady who got her hand caught in the gears. Idiot was more worried about her rings than her fingers.
The dissidents actually took over the refinery. I can't believe it!
And then the chairman shot their space shuttle down with a Hammersmith grenade launcher. Incredible.
Talking about the new dissident hunter.
Looking for weapons? You've come to the right place. Every Byzantine needs high-quality armaments, and you won't find better anywhere else. Why? To defend their property, of course.
50-bit says he's got a hard on right now.
Byzantium is the best of what Halcyon has to offer. It's up to us to protect it. Marauders, dissidents, especially large sprats. One never knows what threat might arise. Only because we make it so. It is only the fear of the well-armed Byzantine that keeps the rabble at bay. And you're here to buy a weapon, are you not?
Так я и не отсюда. Всего косарь? Что там с огнеметом? Уа. Да, детка. Хм. Это типа из-за того, что он отталкивает? Специальный эффект отталкивания. 24-я. Казнь. Носимый после броневой эффект плюс 15. Но модификации типа стоят. Это потому что модификации стоят? Казнь. Что это за специальный эффект? Казнь. А у меня чего? Чего у меня вообще? Чего у меня? Только мне теперь нужно коррозийный снова найти дальний бой. Черт. Так, что у меня? Я не смогу так посмотреть. У меня 23-й нокаут, специальный эффект. Казнь. 29-й. 151.
Come to do your... What?
Серьезно? А, кстати, а что если я урезала... Я же урезала урон в 50%, правильно, когда поставила N? Лучи. Только я... Ну да, я урон там резала. Минус 50% урона. А на коррозию вроде как это не влияет. 158 урон. Что мы там купили? А, ну тут 29, а там какое было? Ой, простите. 295. Тьфу ты. А-а-а!
Wipe! What?
Не. Так, осталось найти коррозийные модификации. У нас, по-моему, такой... У нас есть такая на корабле? Электрическая.
C&P worst. It's not the worst unless it's worst.
Плазменный. Не.
Spacer's Choice free slice bread. It tastes fresh because it was.
Куда нам теперь?
I'm afraid I can't come down anymore, my good man. I'd have to request a counter waiver, and you know how dreadful the paperwork is.
Don't I ever, my dear fellow? Why, I spent 3 hours filing a discussion authorization just to commence our little tete-a-tete.
How we suffer in the name of commerce.
Где еще-то? А, вижу. Бюро исследований. Это перемещение или нет? Пока нет.
All right, how does this sound? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to walk into you like that.
A hard cider for a hard life.
Ruth Bellamy, I simply adore your work.
Citizens, today marks a monumentous occasion in the course of Halcyon history. After a deep and
Ничейная лежит.
budgets, revenue streams, and predictive models, we are publishing our yearly success report. Profits are soaring, promotions abound. Thanks to your continued hard work, Halcyon is healthier and more productive than ever. In the coming months, Ms. Danzig will be sure to see the many rewards received from your diligent labor. Once we nail down the details, I can't wait to share what's in store. For now, my friends,
Out with it, you wretched contraption! Does nothing in this city.
Ты что-то купила?
Work anymore.
Нет. Зато вот есть он лучевой. 6400. Ладно. Ну, на самом деле хотелось бы купить.
I'm on my legally allotted break. Really, I'm supposed to be here. Oh, what are you doing here? Laws, I knew it! You got me. I'm caught, aren't I? I work in the lab at the Ministry of Accuracy and Morale. Some of my sprats went missing, but it's not my fault, okay? Maybe I let them out more often than regulations allow, but they need to stretch their little legs. And so what if I occasionally forgot to latch their cage? Everyone gets a little distracted now and then.
У меня змеи постоянно сбегали так.
They escaped, and before I could coax them back, they'd made their way to the maintenance tunnels. Even if I did dare go down there, they're among all the common sewer sprats and exterminator mechanicals. Really? In that case, take this collection crate. 6 of my little ones are down there, but don't worry, you can easily tell them apart from common sewer sprats. They have intelligent eyes, an agreeable yet reserved demeanor, and a fondness for hiding. Also, they're white rather than green. Please, do take care, and do mind the exterminator mechanicals. If the worst should happen to my little darlings, well, I still want their bodies. For science, of course. To deal with the sewer sprats, of course. They're quite the nuisance. Well, to maintain things, of course. Like big, humming machine things with gears. And pipes. Water pipes. Air pipes. All sorts of pipes. That's why they connect the city from the Acropolis district to here. Everyone knows sewer sprats carry diseases, and the exterminator mechanicals have been known to fire on larger targets. Why they'd do that when they're only supposed to attack sprats, I've no idea. But there are rumors. Some people say there are strange things in those tunnels. Assassins, a room full of murderous automechanicals, monsters hungry for human flesh, a hidden bureaucratic purgatory where things and people are lost forever. Not that I place any stock in silly rumors, of course. Therefore, my, research. Oh, very well. It's true. I do run studies on them at the lab, but I also have a special connection with them. See, I'm an enormous fan of all my colonists. The early seasons, before the plotlines got tacky. You must have seen the classic episodes. Well, I name all my sprats after my favorite characters. That way, their stories can live on in rodent form. So you see, it's imperative that I get them all back. Not just names, they all have backstories too. There's Lord Reginald Kim III, Lady Philippa Farnsworth, Vonda von Vermington, Haroon Greenlee, Iskander Emmanuel Sanchez, and Evelyn Ensley Okoye. Ah, she's the chief executive of Farnsworth Incorporated and a fearless captain of industry. He's a mercurial shareholder. They're in a rather tumultuous marriage. She's an ambitious shareholder in Farnsworth Incorporated who wants more than stock. Or does she? It's difficult to tell what exactly she's after, but she is trying to seduce both Lord Reginald and Lady Philippa. So is everyone. Haroon is a mysterious young man with amnesia. His backstory's still a work in progress. Iskander is Lady Philippa's trusty assistant. He's trying to seduce Vonda. She's a member of Farnsworth Incorporated's regulatory board. A wise woman with a sharp tongue and a heart of gold. Something else? I still am. After all, I'm a person of very little influence and only middling prospects. No one does favors for free. But I must say, I'm far too distressed to think critically about your suspiciously kind offer.
Круто, здесь можно все воровать.
My dear fellow, you've no idea.
Stand back, you. I'm part of Minister Clark's personal detail, and that means you gotta keep 5 feet back at all times. Yep, you're looking at the minister's newest personal guard. Right here. The others took me out to celebrate on account of me just getting hired and all. He's basically the most important person in the colony, which makes me the most important guard in the colony. Yeah. That means I got a key to the minister's estate, my own personal UDL-issued shotgun. They don't give those out to just anyone. Yep, I've nearly made it to the top, my friend. I'm just 2 promotions away from on-the-job bathroom breaks. Oh, he's, medium height with, like, medium-colored hair and, like, a kind of a medium face. Just like in his posters. Oh, you definitely recognize him if you saw him. He's very important. That's a great idea! I'll have a Spectrum vodka.
Captain, I can smell him from clear over here. I reckon he's had a fair number already.
Sure have, 'cause today's my big day.
He's got powerful good ears, too.
And a powerful thirst. You have a Spectrum vodka for a new pal? Oh, maybe they got some at the bar.
Я все поняла.
Have you tried our new cocktail sponsored by Rizzo's? 1 part purple Spectrum vodka, 1 part artificial tomato-like substitute juice. We call it a Blue Bloody Mary. Oh, by all means, ask away. Rizzo's Spectrum vodka is about to release its newest color, ultraviolet, completely invisible to the naked eye. I don't believe in work. Work is for auto mechanicals and lower classes. By auto mechanicals, of course. Byzantium's fleet of mechanical servitors are programmed to simulate a labor force, but without all the unsightly workers milling about. We all have our roles in society. I like to think of myself as an entrepreneur. This drinking establishment is my investment. Do you... What can I do? Then you'll want to speak with our automechanical inebriation assistant, located just over there. Quite so, but I would never lower myself to do something as gauche as tending bar. My automechanical assistant does all the work for me.
Иди ко мне, мой сладкий роботик. Тебя никто не любит. Я тебя приласкаю.
Please allow me to improve your drinking experience with fine cocktails and pre-approved banter. Request confirmed. Banter protocol activated. Welcome, attractive patron, to Billingsley's House of Inebriation. Did you know that despite being an extremely valuable, one-of-a-kind creation, I have been programmed to simulate self-loathing and contempt for myself?
Hey, you look familiar. Have we met before?
Есть же спектральная водка.
Oh. Oh. Everyone tells me he's very private, okay? Besides, I just started.
А, ледниковая водка. Собака такая. Да в смысле?
А.
Вдруг он захочет гигантавр.
Miss Ellie, Dr. Finhill, I notice your pistol's been making a funny noise.
What are you talking about? I oil it every night.
Well, look here. Your slide's not recoiling fully? You might be due for a new spring. I could take a look, maybe fix it for you.
Sure. I'm short on bits at the moment, but I'll pay you back.
Oh, no. I mean, it don't cost nothing. I got a spare spring in my pocket here, even.
Everything's got a price.
Они специально меня дразнят? То есть мы тут всех уничтожим, и я потом буду бегать и собирать. Все верно? Я уже верно поняла, да? Да?
Is it me, or could each of these homes fit all of Edgewater inside? Cannery and all.
And your plan is to sit idly by.
And what would you have me do exactly?
I don't know. Something. Anything. You're the security expert. Secure the situation.
Ma'am, again, Byzantium is perfectly secure. You're under the watchful eye of UDL security.
Yes, you've said the slogan. I don't need to hear the slogan. I need to hear, yes, Miss Inglesby, I will personally hunt down these hooligans with my excessively large firearm.
Ma'am, you know I can't.
Oh, you're useless. All of you. Utterly and completely useless. Oh, there. That's one right there. Can't you just see the stench of impropriety radiating off of her?
For the last time, access to Byzantium is impossible without a proper nav key. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to be somewhere else. Anywhere else.
How splendid. Another rung leech wandering through the streets of Byzantium. Why, just this morning I thought to myself, as lovely as the gardens are, what they really need is more greasy vagrants frolicking through them. And here you are, frolicking. Admittedly. Now if only you could gracefully take a shower, preferably in whatever hovel you came from. Honestly, what is the board thinking letting so many of your ilk into the city proper? It's madness.
Ну как я хочу, чтобы все сдохли.
I earned my place here, just like everyone else. My grandfather was the CIO at Tile, you see. Chief Idea Officer. He came up with all the best ideas for their products. You know the font they use for Stogie Slims? That was him. Well, he described the idea of it to their font development team, then picked it from a list of choices, but that's basically the same thing. It was a very long list. I just told you. My grandfather made millions of bits as CIO, and I earned them from him. Of course it is. Wealth is the most visible, objective measure of success. And success isn't given to you, it's earned. My grandfather taught me that. If you have wealth, you're successful, and if you're successful, you must have earned it. Honestly, it's a simple concept.
Да, твоих мозгов-то нам больше не хватит.
You're welcome. Now, do we have any further business, or are you just here for the repartee? What's wrong? It erodes the very pillars of our society. Merit, decorum, personal hygiene. This city is meant for us, the system's finest. We earned its luxuries. But now we are overrun with the unworthy and the ungrateful, and this early retirement nonsense is making it even worse. The worst thing to happen to Halcyon. A contest that gives even the lowliest, most inefficient workers a chance to live in Byzantium. By simply winning a lottery, those early retirees get an exclusive district of Byzantium to themselves. No one else is even allowed to go there.
Это подобно, я так
Tell
понимаю.
me, how is that fair? Oh, by the law. I mean the principle of it, not the mechanics. It's not right. I deserve to see any district I please. Why, if it weren't guarded, I'd... You know, you look like you've been shot at before. What say I hire you to investigate this travesty, and you get paid to do so?
She's got a point. We're probably gonna get shot at anyway. Might as well make a few bits.
Yes. Listen to your... What is that person's job exactly? Are they your secretary? Personal masseuse? Or do you just keep them around as a mobile armrest?
А можно я в глаз ударить?
Well, it doesn't matter. What's important is that you think this is a fabulous arrangement, and you'd be thrilled to lend me your services. Aren't you? Did you miss the part where I said I'd pay you? That's all the reason someone like you should require... Better than money? Let's see, there's... No. The thrill of discovery. Like in an Aetherwave adventure. People love those, right? Don't you want to see what the retirement district is like? Fantastic. Consider yourself employed, vagrant. I hear the chosen retirees all enter the retirement district via the port landing pad, but it's completely locked down. You'd never get in that way. Unless, of course, you had a wealthy, beautiful benefactor of impeccable social pedigree, which you do. How fortunate for you. These codes will get you past the lockdown. Oh, and don't worry about subtlety. I don't care how you deal with security, just correct this injustice at all costs. The same way anyone gets anything here, of course. Bits might earn you a place in Byzantium, but that means everyone here has little need for more of them. For favors like this, you need to spend... let's call it social capital.
Did you hear? Marjorie Dalton and Archibald Harris are redecorating. with real crystal faux windows.
Laws. Don't they know those went out of style 3 weeks ago?
So did their marriage, apparently.
There's my parents' place. Smell that? Industrial grade cleaning solvent and desperation.
You take real good care of your pistol, Dr. Fenhill.
I oughta. It's kept me alive this long.
I mean, you treat it nice. Makes me happy to see.
Так, мы здесь
I feel the
были.
same way about my wrench.
Look, it's
Мы
a tool
навернули
that does a
кругаля.
job. Feelings got nothing to do with it.
Зато вроде как все оббежали. Ну или почти все. Так, водка. Энергетик.
Ever touch this damn device?
Может, ему все водки скупить? Вот здесь, Макс. Доставки после Локалкиона. Я так понимаю, это вниз наше задание. Торговый автомат.
Hortense yells at me about vagrants one more time, I'm gonna snap. Why do you think I've been avoiding this thing? Isn't that your...
Где эта грёбаная водка?
Spacer's Choice Zero G Brew. An ale that's good for what ails you.
Понимаю, тут одни и те же товары. Если надо будет украсть, я украду. Какой период? Оу. Ну и чего? Здесь мы все обшарили. Может быть, она только всегда цветная. Иди сюда, я у тебя все скуплю.
Hey, you look familiar. Here's to me. Hey, you're really great. Have I told you that? We should be friends. Wow, listen to me. I'm soaked. I should probably slow down before I'm face down on the tile somewhere. Who am I kidding? I could have another. You got another?
Please allow me.
Дай мне много спектральной водки.
Hey. It's not every day you get your dream job, right? Wow.
Фига он все
You
заливает.
got like this crazy energy. Has anyone ever told you that? You're like a manosaur. You got a manosaur energy. Oh, Laws. I gotta stop. I'm seeing at least 2 of you. I really shouldn't. I'll have the worst hangover tomorrow if I don't stop.
Nonsense. You've got another in you. Doctor's orders.
Guess I can't argue with that. Yeah. Was that one supposed to taste like purple berry crunch? Or am I just tasting breakfast? I don't feel so good. I think I'm gonna be sick.
Сейчас мы у кого-то стащим ключики.
I just need to sit down.
Он сдох? Итак, все ли мы обошли? Спасти шприц. Ну, пойдем спасем шприц. Так, вот.
You sure have seen a lot of the colony, huh, Dr. Fenhill?
Ellie. And sure, but most of it looks the same from inside a ship.
Sorry, Dr. Ellie. Still, though, don't you find it thrilling? Being in space?
Look, it's just Ellie.
We'll change the font in our contracts as per your request.
Так, мы здесь, по-моему, везде были. Да, мы здесь везде бежали, ага.
So, how many times have you seen terror on Monarch?
Nice thing about traveling with the captain. We meet all sorts of new people.
Sure. Best part is when they pay us.
We never really had new folks in Edgewater, except the captain. Kind of hard to make new friends when everyone's already decided they don't like you.
Could be a favor in disguise. A lot of people out here ain't that nice.
Поймали.
I'll begin. Trespassers terminated. Returning to patrol mode. Security lost. Now switching to guard.
Да что ты делаешь? Хватит всех убивать. А чё нас мадам не бьет? Я просто побоялась, что он ее бы убил, шпрысу эту. Ты кого ты там бьешь?
Unexpected. Performing an area.
Incoming.
Твою ж мать. Всех роботов перебили. Кокаин? Надеюсь, что это просто мука. Просто мука. Крупа там. Да ведь?
nothing fun ever happened in this town.
А, я поняла, в чем дело. Наверное, на нее бы не напал автоматон. Не надо было мне спешить убивать всех автоматонов. Бедные мои автоматоны.
Great work.
Real slick.
Лучевой. А мы где? Акрополь. Я думаю, что теперь будет все такое интересное. Мы тут будем делать.
Got your paperwork squared away?
Капец, я обосралась. Ладно.
Dr. Ellie, you ever wonder if maybe we got some things in common?
This isn't another thing about wrenches and guns, is it?
Because you're a surgeon and I'm a mechanic. We both fix things, heal them up.
Hate to break it to you, but before I got to Groundbreaker, I fixed more noses than bones. Nowadays, I probably shoot more than I save.
Oh.
Any luck finding my sprats? Truly? Why, this is marvelous! Oh, dear, it looks like some of my darlings have suffered violent misfortune. Nevertheless, it's good to have them back. Thank you for your help. I'm afraid I can't spare much, but I hope you'll accept this. Now, I've got to get back to the lab before my supervisor logs my absence.
Прокачиваемся. Почему слова не было? А, мы же вкачали, да? Ну да. Ну, на этой прекрасной ноте я сегодня закончу. Всем спасибо, что смотрели. Пока!